Guess who's on time for a video? Finally, for the first time in God knows how long, I'm on time for one of these Chico Weekly uploads, and I want it to continue that way. Let's hope so. Really just depends on my schedule, whatever happens. But I do got spring break pretty soon, so the uploads shouldn't be too terrible. Shouldn't be uploading Chico Weeklies right at the end of the week, when I hadn't uploaded the video for the week prior. So we're here today, week 10. We're in the double digits now. That's pretty cool. Series been going on for some time, and this week, week 10 of Chico Weekly, not a lot happened, but we did get a pay-per-view main event. We did get a championship fight, and we got a few pretty good fights sprinkled in there as well. We got an announcement for where one of the pay-per-views are going to be. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. On Sunday, this happened, the mural for Alexa Grasso right after she won the flyweight title against the women's flyweight GOAT, Valentina Shevchenko. That's pretty cool there that she got her own mural in Mexico. And also on Sunday, the tough season 31 cast. We're going to start with the bantamweights on the left here. The Ultimate Fighter season 31 cast. At men's bantamweight, we have Hunter Azure, Rico Di Cody Gibson, Mando Gutierrez, Brad Katona, Timur Valiев, Carlos Vera, and Trevor Wells. Everybody with a red arrow next to their name, right? You see there on the left. They are a UFC or Dana White's Contender Series veteran. That's what I meant to say. So they've fought on those promotions before. Also, the lightweight cast. We have undefeated Lee Hammond, Kurt Hollabaugh, Austin Hubbard, Nate Jennerman, Jason Knight, Aaron McKenzie, Landon Quinones, and Roosevelt Roberts. Again, everybody with the red arrow is a UFC or Dana White's Contender Series veteran. Pretty interesting cast here on both weight classes, both exciting weight classes. These are both the weight classes that I wanted, and I got them. I also wanted Chris Moutinho. It's sad we can't see Chris Moutinho compete on the Ultimate Fighter. Make the ultimate championship comeback, but it's all good. Kind of replace him with some of his own guys. So let's hope those guys are better. If they train with McGregor, I'm assuming they're at least okay. But on Monday, let's see what happened on Monday. Not a lot. Again, week was very uneventful. Carlston Harris versus Abubakar Nurmagomedov did get canceled. That fight got canceled, and it was meant to happen just 5 days after the cancellation for UFC Las Vegas, March 11th. And it just got canceled, but it's okay though because Carlston Harris did get this fight rebooked. Not the fight rebooked. He did get a replacement opponent down the line in this week. We're going to get into that, but that's it for Monday. On Tuesday, the rankings. Let's look at the rankings here. For the men's pound for pound top rankings, let's see here. Brandon Moreno, Charles Oliveira, Aljamain Sterling, Alex Pereira, Israel Adesanya, Kamaru Usman, Leon Edwards, Islam Makhachev, and Alexander Volkanovski all moved down one place. Everybody from 1st to 9th place moved all the way down from 2nd to 10th, respectively. And John Jones shot up 9 places for number 10 pound for pound. And it's undeniable. He is the greatest pound for pound fighter in the world right now. That Cyril Gane performance really left no doubts. Pretty great performance there. No updates at flyweight. At bantamweight, Adrian Yanez and Chris Gutierrez swapped places. Yanez moved up to 12th. Gutierrez moved down to 13th. I don't know what happened to Said Nurmagomedov. I don't know why they took him out. It's kind of a foreshadowing maybe. But yeah, I think Said Nurmagomedov, he's going to be number 15th tomorrow. And then Jonathan Martinez will be number 14, which I think is pretty cool still. And no changes at featherweight. My bad. Yeah, no changes at lightweight either. Welterweight has some changes. Shavkat Rakhmonov moved up 3 places to number 6. Stephen Thompson, Jeff Neal, Sean Brady, and Vicente Luque all moved down 1 spot to 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, respectively. Also, Michael Chiesa is no longer tying Neil Magny at number 12. He is now moved down 1 spot to number 13th again. And also, there were a few updates at middleweight too. Paulo Costa moved up 1 place to number 5 as Dricus du Plessis kind of skipped past the entire top 10 after beating Derek Brunson. Yeah, so Dricus Duplessis moved up 4 places to number 6. Derek Brunson moved down 3 places to number 8. That is quite the fall off. I don't know if he should be below Sean Strickland. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe. I think they should fight next. I don't know if I said this on the channel before, but this is a fight that I really want to see. Sean Strickland and Derek Brunson. I think that's the next fight to make. I think that's a fun one. Make it the main event for a fight night. I think that's the way to go. Also, Roman Dolidze and Jack Hermanson, they moved down 1 place to 9th and 10th respectively. No updates at light heavyweight. At heavyweight, there were slight updates. Stipe Miocic is now tying Sidogan at first place after not fighting for like 2 years. I guess, maybe that makes sense to one of you. But Jelton Almeida moved up 1 spot to number 13, and Alexander Romanov moved down 1 spot to number 14. And I don't know if he's going to go anywhere below. Even though he did lose, I don't think he should be below Blagoy Ivanov. Keep him at number 14th. I think that's the way to go. And Volkov, I think you should move him above Sergey Spivak. I think that's the most you could do. Or no, I think that's the least you could do. And yeah, those are my predictions there. This is pretty wild. Immediately moves up to number 2 after how long? She wasn't even in the top pound for pound. And she's just automatically at number 2. I don't know why the UFC does this. Because, the fight was pretty even up to that point. It was 1 round to 2 rounds for Shevchenko. The 4th round, if the submission never happened, if it was just an attempt, if she didn't get it, probably would have been 2-2 with Shevchenko probably going on to win the 3rd round. Another controversial split decision like the Tyler Santos fight. But just everybody she's beat, she is the GOAT at women's flyweight. I think she should be at number 2. I think Grasso should be at number 4. I think Weili should be above her as well. Is that crazy to say? I don't know, because Weili hasn't even beat Rose Namajunas either. So I guess that's just weird. But I don't know. This whole thing is just kind of weird. We have so many people entering the women's pound for pound rankings in the past month because there's so many top guys just rising up. So we're just seeing so much of that, and I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, Grasso at number 2, I think that's a bit much. It's kind of like having Leon Edwards over Kamaru Usman, even though Kamaru Usman was winning the fight. It's kind of weird. I think Usman should be 4, Edwards should be 5. And yeah, because if you're going to do that with Adesanya and Pereira, why can't you do that with Usman and Leon? I don't know. But women's pound for pound rankings: Shevchenko, Weili, Namajunas, Juliana Pena, Carla Esparza, Jessica Andrade, Erin Blanchfield, and Amanda Lemos all moved down 1 spot to 3rd all the way through 10th respectively. And also Tyler Santos moved down 2 places to number 12, which is pretty wild. Marina Rodriguez moved down 2 places to number 14th, and Holly Holm moved down 1 place to number 15th. I forgot who they took out. Oh, they took out Tatiana Suarez. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they took out Tatiana Suarez off the women's pound for pound top 15 rankings. She did enter at number 15, but now with Grasso entering the mix and entering the top 3, the top 2 at women's pound for pound, I think that was enough to knock Tatiana Suarez off the top list. But also some updates at strawweight. Virna Jandiroba moved up 1 place to number 9. Also, Michelle Waterson Gomez moved up 1 place to number 10. Amanda Hebus moved down 2 places to number 11. Again, I've been saying this. They try to do this to Andrade as well. They just you rise to the top in one weight class, and then they put you down in the other one. Why are you doing this? I don't know. Maybe it's because Jandiroba and Michelle Waterson, they have fights booked. Maybe that's why, and they're just randomly putting them up there, as random shuffles. But Hebus, man, she's coming off of a win. She just won, so put some respect there. Also, Tatiana Suarez moved up 1 place over Angela Hill, who moved down 1 place to 12th and 13th. I think that's a valid pick. I think that's a valid shuffle. Also, Tabitha Ritchie moved up to 15th place off of not being ranked. I forgot who she replaced. Honestly, I'm pretty sure it was no, it was not Chelsea Chandler. She's a bantamweight. Yeah, I forgot who it was. You're gonna have to look back, but yeah, I might look back later to see who it was. Also, Alexa Grasso is the new champion. Valentina Shevchenko, Manon Fiorot, Tyler Santos, Erin Blanchfield, Jessica Andrade, and Caitlin Chukagian all moved down 1 place, respectively, from 1st to 6th. Also, Jennifer Maia moved up 1 place to number 8. Amanda Hebus entered the rankings at number 9 after beating Viviana Hauja, who moved down 2 places at number 10. Andrea Lee, Casey O'Neill, Macy Barber, Tracy Cortez, Cynthia Calvillo all moved down one place respectively from 11th to 15th. I forgot who they knocked off of the 15th spot because someone got knocked off. There's a motorcycle outside. And women's bantamweight, Mayra Bueno Silva moved up 2 places to number 10. I think that's valid. Misha Tate and Julia Avila moved down 1 place to 11th and 12th. And no updates at women's featherweight. We're going to move on to... Oh, actually, we're still in Tuesday because, things still happen there. It was not just the rankings. If we could find the... what happened. Pretty sure. Yeah. Newark, New Jersey. UFC 288 will take place in Newark, New Jersey, United States at the Prue Center. The main event for this fight got announced later in the week, and that was a pretty good one, so we're going to get into that. Also, a good fight for UFC 288 in New Jersey. Kron Gracie versus Charles Jourdain, UFC 288, May 6th. That's a good one. Kron Gracie coming back against a very fun guy like Charles Jourdain. I like Charles Jourdain. Zhalgas Zhumagulov is coming back. He said it was retiring, but he is in fact staying in the UFC. He's coming back, and he's going to be fighting Nate Maness at UFC 288 May 6th. Also, one more fight got announced. Mayra Bueno Silva versus Misha Tate is happening June 3rd. Mayra Bueno Silva just fought like 2 weeks ago, so that's a pretty quick turnaround. Not for when the fight's happening, but for just scheduling a fight. Misha Tate's coming back, so that's pretty cool too. That's it for Tuesday. On Wednesday, one fight got announced, and it was the fact that Jaron Gooden will be stepping in for Abubakar Nurmagomedov since he pulled out. He already fought Carlston Harris March 11th. It's March 13th today, and Carlston Harris did win that fight. Jaron Gooden, maybe he'll get cut again. Who knows? But we'll see. Also, that was it for Wednesday. On Thursday, one fight got announced. And it was also, if you want to pause here, the bout order did get announced here. If you want to pause, but it already happened. Ilir Latifi versus Rodrigo Nascimento was announced for a UFC event on May 20th. That's a good heavyweight fight there. Also, William Knight, he's making his comeback on March 18th. It's a pretty quick turnaround as well. Not even like a month. Oh, no, it is. Yeah, it would be exactly a month after his getting cut from the UFC and his last fight in the UFC. William Knight, the Nightmare, he's coming back. And we'll see what goes on there. Romanov gained a lot of weight. This is the card. It already happened, but this is the card for Usman Nurmagomedov versus Benson Henderson. Champion versus number 3 for the Lightweight World Grand Prix. We got a lightweight contender fight here. Heavyweight bout. Welterweight bout with Michael Venom Page. A lot of bouts here. Don't really know a lot of the Bellator guys, but I do know some of the guys in the main card, so it's pretty interesting. We're going to talk about that. Oh, yeah, it was right here. We'll talk about that more later. Actually, it's the same day. Yeah, this is Friday. This was when it was announced that I don't have no pictures pulled up. But you know what? I'm just have to say it here. Benson Henderson, he did retire after this fight. Ever since he joined Bellator, he did admit that it would only have taken him one more loss in order to call it quits, to hang up the gloves and retire. He lost by first round submission to Usman Nurmagomedov. Very impressive performance there for Usman. But yeah, Benson Henderson, if he's not going to be winning no Bellator titles, and he's had a long career. He's fought some of the best lightweights to ever live, like a lot of them. He's fought some of the best lightweight guys, some of the best fighters, top pound for pound fighters in the world at that time, and even some of the best fighters, legends now. After such a long career of only fighting the best guys, you got to find it at some point. You got to call it quits, and he did call it quits on Friday. Long legendary career, full of legendary fights, legendary opponents, and I hope he enjoys his retirement. Enjoy eating, because there's no more weight cuts. Just enjoy eating whatever you want, doing whatever you want, just relaxing. No need for super legendary tough fights, tough training camps. You can just stay back and relax now, and that's great always. That's always great. Also, Lerone Murphy, he's got a fight. Finally, we thought it was impossible. I thought it wasn't going to happen. Lerone Murphy, he will be taking on the LFA featherweight champion, Gabriel Santos, who is also undefeated. They're both undefeated, and he did sign with the UFC for this fight. Pretty sure I missed some roster watch shit. Yeah, I missed the on Tuesday. Cedricus Dumas, He got added to the roster on Tuesday. I'm pretty sure this was 7-0 middleweight, added for a fight with Josh Fremd, coming off of a sub 1 minute finish on the Dana White's Contender Series. It was a submission win. Has wins in Dana White's Contender Series, Icon FC, aka, and Gamebred Fighting Championship. 6 finishes, 4 knockouts, technical knockouts. In 2017, he pled a no contest to a domestic violence charge and spent. Oh, I didn't know that. That doesn't relate to his fighting career, but okay. Vitor Petrino was also added at this time. 25-year-old, 7-0 light heavyweight, 6 knockout, technical knockouts, 5 in a row, 4 first-round finishes. Added for his fight against Anton Turkalj this weekend. Wins on Dana White's Contender Series, UAW Warriors, and AFT. Also, Carl Williams was added to the roster on Tuesday. A 33-year-old, 7-1 heavyweight, 3 finishes, all knockouts, added for the fight against Lucas Bresky. I forgot. Is that how you say his name still? I kind of forgot. Coming off of one of the Dana White's Contender Series, other wins in XMMA, Icon FC, PFLCS, and some smaller promotions. Fights at around 235 pounds, so very light for the division. 6 of his fights have been at light heavyweight, which is a pretty fun fact. Also on March 8th, the day after, just on Wednesday, Mark Klimaco was added to the roster. And let's see, 25-year-old, 8-1 lightweight, no fight announced yet as far as I can find. Wins in LFA, Bellator, and UWC. 3 finish, 2 knockouts, technical knockouts. Also, he's 4-0 as an amateur, undefeated as an amateur. And this was this week, so I'm not going to be talking about that. That's it for the roster. Completely forgot to write that down here, so I forgot to talk about it. That's my bad. Also, Ricardo Ramos missed a lot of weight. Jared Gooden missed a lot of weight as well. And what else happened? This is we're on Friday now. Yeah. So they weighed in. This was the full card there. This was the full card for Friday as well for Bellator. Champion Aljamain Sterling, bantamweight champion right now, will fight Henry Cejudo at UFC 280 on May 6th. This is the main event. Bantamweight main event, finally. Pay-per-view, bantamweight main event. Thank God, finally. This is the perfect fight to do it for as well. Cejudo coming back. It'd just be straight up disrespectful to put him on the co-main or anything even less possibly. But yeah, this was the choice to make. This was the fight to make as well. Main event and everything. It's gonna be a fun fight. I already made a video about it if you want to go check it out. Yeah, very excited for this one. I think that's a good main event. And also, Tamirez Vidal will fight Haley Cowan, UFC San Antonio on March 25th. That's in like 2 weeks. Yeah, it's in a little bit over 2 weeks maybe. Oh, we can't show that. And this happened. Also, I don't have it pulled up, but Merab did win against Petr Yan in the main event. It was a dominant 30-45 unanimous decision across all 3 judges' scorecards. And that was it for this week. Not a lot happened, honestly, but, fun fights, fun announcements. Championship fight got announced, so that's always good. And, yeah, that's it for Chico MMA Week 10. I'll see you all next week for Week 11. And I think my next video is probably going to be the review for UFC Las Vegas. I think that's the next one to make. I'll make it tomorrow. So I'll see you all then.